Hello. So this is a few years back, but I tried different therapists, and I've been in therapy for a little bit more than half a year at that point. And I realized one thing, and it's something that maybe some people have told you already, but I'm gonna just connect it to my story, which is that no one or nothing will help you, and that in the like initially is like kind of sad. I think maybe, or it sounds horrible, but in reality, it means that you can take responsibility and change and shape things how you want. Obviously, uh, limited by depending on your situation and your surroundings. So it's like, oh, it sucks. No one, I don't know, no amazing partner or parent or friends or a magical or money or anything else will magically solve, I don't know, your problem or your life or everything, or nothing or no one will help you. So you are technically, unless you have, or to win, you're like born alone, and you die alone, and you're also on this planet to some extent alone, at least with some things, because no one can look inside you fully and be you. But that means that you can take that, and even if it's very hard, that you can work on that. Now, I was at a point a few years ago, and my therapist was kind of, I think, struggling with me, and I was struggling with life in general as well. And he told me that if I don't want a solution, that no matter what he will do, it will be impossible for me to fix. And I think, from my knowledge, that one aspect of a successful therapy is that you have a willingness to change and to improve. And that's what I mean by that. I think before I ever went to therapy, in my head, I always thought it's like this last resort, as in, like, you're basically dying and that's what you go there and then they fix you up. It's like when you go to the emergency at a hospital, it's like you have a broken leg or something and you can't fix it, or you feel like you're dying and you just go there, or you call the ambulance and they will fix you up. But that's the thing, they will do that for you. Whereas in therapy, you still need to do the work to some extent. Yes, they can help you with medication and surroundings that put you once again in like a positive spiral or a positive loop and help you to get out of that place that you are. But in the end, you have to do the work. They can tell you you need to do this and this and this to get better, but you actually need to do this. And during that time, I feel like I wasn't ready and I didn't have the energy, and I felt so lost because it was like the one thing that kept me going to some extent. I felt horrible, but it was like, at least I go to therapy every once in a while and I will improve. But after a while, I realized that I'm not going to unless I actually change things in my life. And so we kind of mutually agreed that we're going to stop therapy. And I stopped it. And then it took a while, and then at some point I reached out to, well, another therapist, and then I went better when I was ready again, and I started working on things. But that's like another story. But that's one thing I learned, and that's why I quit, at least during that time. Or I feel like that's something you need to know before you go into it, or at least while you're in it, that nothing magical is gonna happen. So you need to take responsibility and do better. Maybe you can't do that today, maybe not tomorrow, but who knows about the day after that? That said, I hope you're doing well. I'm struggling again. It's been a rough few days, but we'll see where things go. If you made it until here, I appreciate it. Look, thank you very much. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day or night. Bye.